Good evening. I'm Dana King.
And I'm Ellen Martin. A race in the South Bay is turning nasty. A San Jose councilman is facing accusations of sign tampering, and one group is calling for a citizen's arrest. Len Ramirez with the home video that started the whole thing. Len?
Alan, this is all about Measure V, which is on the ballot here in San Jose. It's Mayor Chuck Reed's proposal to reform police and firefighter pensions here in San Jose. As you mentioned, it has gotten very nasty. A lot of finger pointing over the last couple of weeks, but over the last weekend, it went from finger pointing to calling police.
I'm making a citizen's arrest right now.
A citizen's arrest. Then a white SUV swoops in to block the car of San Jose City Councilman Pierluigi Oliverio. The question is, was the councilman caught stealing campaign signs on video, or is this political intimidation? Today, Mayor Chuck Reed weighed in.
The actions of the political consultants in trying to falsely arrest the council member is wrong.
It all started on Saturday morning when a political consultant hired by the Firefighters Union says he spotted Councilman Oliverio removing no on Measure V signs from private property and called police.
You would expect a adolescent, a child, or somebody to pull this kind of irresponsible and illegal action, and certainly you don't expect it from an elected City of San Jose council member. It's just absolutely dumbfounding and completely unacceptable.
Oliverio says he called police after he felt threatened by Firefighters Union members who he says tracked him down and surrounded him.
The intimidation was there, and certainly wasn't a fan of it, and I had to call the police to come out to make sure the situation didn't go in a bad direction.
In the video shot by a union member, Oliverio is seen removing several yes on V signs and 4 no on V signs from his trunk and then hands them over to an officer.
He's proclaimed that he did nothing wrong. Well, he sure was acting like a criminal.
Oliverio says he only took signs that were placed illegally in public right-of-ways, like these we found today at an off-ramp to Highway 87.
I pulled down 4 illegally placed no on V signs, as well as an illegally placed congressional sign that was right next to the no on V sign. So I took that down as well, as all residents are allowed by the municipal code.
Now, in this case, there was no police arrest of anybody. No one has been charged with anything, Alan. But the San Jose Firefighters Union is now offering a $10,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of anyone stealing their signs.
Well, and the issue of public right-of-way property, can the signs be there? Can they not be there? Who can take them?
Well, that is open to interpretation of the city code, and we looked at the municipal code today, and it does say that you can, any citizen or volunteers, the language that they use, can remove signs if it is in a public right-of-way, and that is what Oliverio says he was doing. However, the Firefighters Union consultant who first spotted him says that he was not removing it from a public right-of-way, but private property, and so that is where the dispute is right now.
Yeah, private property, you got to leave it alone. All right, Len Ramirez, thanks so much.
In San Jose, signs, not city finances, are at the center of a war of words over Measures V and W. Mayor Chuck Reed and Councilman Pierluigi Oliverio support the measures. They called a news conference today to say the police and firefighters unions have, quote, crossed the line. At issue is this video shot by the No on V and W campaign that shows Oliverio with No on V signs in his car. Oliverio says he took them legally because they were on public property where political signs are not allowed. The No campaign followed him and called police, saying that he stole the signs.
I didn't see, him picking up any yes on V and W's, as far as I know.
A police report will be reviewed by the district attorney's office.
The election around the corner now, a San Jose City Councilman has suddenly found himself in the news in a way he never intended. He got caught pulling up campaign signs against a ballot measure that he supports. ABC 7's David Louie has the story.
This YouTube video shows San Jose Council member Pierluigi Oliverio turning over to police 4 No on V campaign signs on Saturday. He was spotted removing one of them from this landscaped area next to a shopping center on Kirtner Avenue.
I saw Councilmember Pierluigi Oliverio with his car parked,
his trunk up and walk over and pull a lawn sign off of private property.
The incident takes on political overtones because Tom Sago is a consultant to the No on V campaign, while Oliverio is backing Yes on V. Measure V would change how arbitration is done between the city and public safety unions. At issue is whether the sign was on public or private property. Campaign signs are not allowed on public property. Mayor Chuck Reed weighed in today, saying it's okay for citizens to remove illegal signs.
Our municipal code allows volunteers to take them down on behalf of the city.
What was disappointing to me that people I respect, people I've known for a long time, using actions of intimidation and bullying.
The incident has alerted residents of the fine points of the law.
Any citizen should have done that if it was public property. If it was public property, because the law is that you cannot campaign on the public property.
Except that one of the signs in front of Rex Painter's house is on the green strip, a public utility easement, therefore public property, and he quickly moved the sign.
If they take down an illegal sign, make sure you have a picture of it and deliver the sign to our code compliance department.
Campaign veterans make an interesting observation about signs. Whether they're put illegally in a green strip like this or legally on private property, they tend to disappear within 2 weeks, unless it's near a school, where they disappear in 1 week. In San Jose, David Louie, ABC 7 News.